What is up, guys? It is the Silent Alchemist, and today I'm back to talk to you about a universe that I've been slowly creating in the background. This is my own personal D&D self-created universe that I like to call the Embers of Divinity. The universe is governed by 5 principles, and the being who knows of these laws possesses the key that shall open the door towards truth. The creation of this galaxy occurred when the 5 laws of the universe noticed that humanity had began conjuring up beliefs in supreme beings, deities of untold power, and omnipotent gods. The power of belief created a pantheon of gods, and in turn, religion was born. These small, insignificant humans had given rise towards something of worth, and the 5 laws saw this as an opportunity to create a new galaxy, a galaxy in which these gods would do battle until only one remained, the one true God. Within this new reality, 5 worlds were formed. Each one was dedicated to a specific god or religion. Then these gods were given an Ember of Divinity from one of the 5 laws. This ember would grant them the power to create, and the more that humanity praised and believed in that god, the stronger that the ember would burn. With a finite number of humans within each world, the Ember of Divinity would only burn so bright, and thus to attain more divine power, the gods would have to invade other planets, and in turn, destroy that planet's god. With that planet's god now destroyed, humanity would now have to worship the new conquering god. The worlds. Paradisio, governed by the gods Lucifer, the embodiment of evil, and God, the embodiment of good. The law that grant them the ember is the law of polarity. Everything has its opposite, yin and yang. The world of Shinto Ryu, the gods. Amaterasu, the goddess of the sun. Susanoo, the god of the sea. And Tsukuyomi, the god of the moon. The law responsible for the ember is the law of mentalism. All is one, and one is all. The world of Olympus, the gods. Zeus, the king of the sky and of men. Poseidon, the god of the sea, and Hades, the god of death. The law that has given them their Ember of Divinity is the law of energy. Everything is in constant motion. Change the vibration, and you can change its rhythm. The world known simply as the sands. The gods. Anubis, god of the dead. Horus, god of the sun. Sobek, the god of fertility. And Sekhmet, the goddess of war. The law responsible for their divinity ember is the law of cause and effect, or better known simply as karma. And the final world, the war of Jotnar. The gods, Odin, king of the gods. Thor, god of thunder. Balder, god of light and purity. Loki, the trickster god. And Tyr, the god of justice and war. In the last law, the law of time and space. The creation of dimensions, alternate timelines, and reality. A game of alliance, trickery, deceit, and war will be waged throughout these 5 planets until only a single deity is in control of all of humanity, and that deity will combine the 5 Embers of Divinity to ascend into a new law of the universe, one that will change all creation. And with that being said, guys, that is all I have currently as to this new universe of D&D that I have been working on. So actually, you could even go a little bit deeper into it if you check out to the playlist that I've created called Paradise Lost. That is actually taking place in this universe. It's actually occurring in the world of Paradiso, and that is where the D&D party has been summoned to this planet by an unknown source, and with that happening right then and there, God has used that to his advantage to kind of gain a little bit more leverage within the war waging between these gods. So I'm not going to spoil too much, so if you guys are interested, go ahead and check that out. There's currently 2 parts, I believe, and I'm working to finish part 3, so that should be up hopefully next week if I get to it. But let me know what you think. It's basically a whole bunch of like mythologies and their gods fighting amidst one another. So basically Shinto Ryu, that's where a lot of Dragonborn, and it has to do with the 3 sibling gods, Amaterasu, Susanoo, and Tsukuyomi, and together they have created a single deity to basically infiltrate Paradiso and take on their god. Also, if you go into the lore of Ryuma, which is another D&D character that I created, his backstory plays a big part in what's going on with Shinto Ryu. So basically, there is a battle already waging between Shinto Ryu and Paradiso. So you've got like the 3 dragon sibling gods going up against God and Lucifer and the angels and the sins and all that stuff. It's really amazing. That's probably the most fleshed out stuff that I have going on so far. However, I did incorporate pieces of Jotnar, which is Norse mythology, and Egyptian mythology with the world of the sands. The one that I really haven't included anything, and I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep in this universe, is Olympus, which is weird because usually when you think of like mythologies, Greek mythology is like one of the most well-known, and there's hundreds of like gods like Poseidon, Hermes, Hercules, the Hydra. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can pull from that mythos, but it's the one that I haven't really thought about, so we'll see what happens with that. If you guys have any ideas of your own, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have any criticisms, any comments, just let me know what you think of this so far. I'm going to sporadically update the lore behind this D&D stuff. And as I play my D&D sessions, that also influences what's occurring throughout the universe. So again, let me know, and as we play D&D, this universe will evolve. So again, this is the Embers of Divinity D&D universe that I've created, and let me know what you think. As always, this is the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll be talking to you guys next time.